that sort of discipline, you know what I mean, at this point in time.
I'm in the mess, G5 of the jet. I'm about to catch, I double the bed. My money stretch from south to the west. Lawyers the best, get home with a check. He done fucked up, put some dough on his head. Kept me knocked down, left a nut on the legs. Run this cash out like a motherfucking tread. Yeah. Nigga fucked up tryna hide the bitch. Drum on the stick on the side of switch. Call up a little pretty vibe. Pull up and let her massage the dick. Alright. All that you knew ride, we whipping and swerving all kind of shit. Whipping and running, my little niggas pulling up gun and they hit when they trying to hit. Mine started running, we shooting rats right in their stomachs and leave them inside of ditch. Ain't nothing funny when you got a bread down the onion, don't look like you frying the brick. Hit her on Sunday, she still wanna ask me for money, she gon' end up dying a bitch. Got me some hunters and still gotta keep it 100 cause these niggas counterfeit. We had the longest sets, good pussy bitch off a boulder crest. They thought the roads was wrecked, just like a
or even earlier than that, to be honest. I'm just talking a bit quiet because the kids are asleep. So excuse the blue light. I've just got it on in the background. I don't want to put on the bright light yet. I just want to feel nice and calm. In my last video, I did say that I was going to post my upper day trainings workout, but I've only managed to actually record a little bit of it. Is because I did get myself a vlog camera and I'm trying to get used to it and understand it. I'm not quite sure if it was the Wi-Fi, setting the Wi-Fi up, or I think as well my battery died on there, I didn't fully charge it. I'm not even quite sure, but I'm trying to get the hang of the vlogging, how to use the camera. I've only had it for a couple of days. I did manage to get a few footage on it. I did get a little bit using my phone. So it's not much really. I will also add my training split as well, which is here. As you can see, this is my training split for shoulders. I do have back and chest as well there. I normally do these once a week because I find that my upper body is a bit more toned more. The category that I'm looking to do or will be doing is wellness or bikini wellness, depending what federation. I'm more focused on the lower body, so for me to be training my upper body, I don't really want to be training it too much. Maybe towards the end, but I could probably up it to when I'm closer to show. I don't know, but my coach, she's put it down to do upper body once a week, but that's like broken down to back, shoulders, triceps, not shoulders, a bit of doubt, arms, and then I do have my chest and back on the next day. But also my training split does consist of 2 glute sessions and just 1 leg day session. My division will be is more wellness, so it's more training the bottom half than the upper body, but it still have that upper body tightness, tonus, muscle, the lower body that has to dominate the upper half. And naturally I do have that kind of physique anyway. That's why as well it's best to try and find out what your physique is if you are interested in going into the bodybuilding. My coach is really happy with my physique as well. We can really be bad to ourselves. I'm at a stage where there's times where I do see myself changing, and at the same time I go back to how I used to be, obese and big, you know what I mean? Body dysmorphia, I get it really bad, and that the mirrors can lie to you as well. So I do go through that a lot, and I just try my best not to just get my mind out of that kind of state, but it's easier said than done sometimes. And sometimes your brain can deceive you and make you feel that, or make you see things that it's not there. And sometimes going by somebody that has a training eye. My coach is actually a judge herself, been a judge at a few bodybuilding shows, and she still does it, and she's an athlete herself, but she does figure. So she's been in the game for years, and I just resonate with her. I don't know why. I keep myself to myself, and I'm just hoping that she sees me as a dark horse, and It's like I don't want to let her down as well. That's how I feel.
Is that we have still made progress in the right direction. So we have still lost weight. So we have gone down on the scales, and waist measurement is holding around about the same 27. Discipline, you know what I mean, at this point in time. But this is looking really, really good. Seeing you in these poses, very, very, very good. So like I say, as time goes by, obviously we're going to see some more body fat reduction here, and we'll start to see the tie-in between the glutes and the hamstrings, but obviously that's going to come later on with time. But otherwise, this is looking nice. Very happy. Very, 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 very happy. So,
I haven't put the full video out, but my coaches, but she did mention, I'm not quite sure if it was in the clip, but she did mention that regarding my blood work. So we're looking to do my blood works probably in nearer April times. I have had my blood works done before starting the bodybuilding side of things, and everything's fine. But my blood work for what we're doing in April, because when we are going into prep, at least, so we just want to rule out anything like thyroid problems or whatnot, just to make sure that everything is nice and healthy before we even go deeper into things. So guys, get your blood works done. That's important, especially in this kind of sport. It's about keeping yourself healthy. A lot of people talk about how bodybuilding talk about the negative side of things. I'm only new to it and I haven't experienced all of it properly, or I'm more healthier now than I was when I didn't know about bodybuilding, because I'm more focused on what I eat, and it's more food. I'm not doing none of those diet one day of eating silliness. I'm not doing that. No carb sources. I can't have bread and rice. And but in this phrase and bodybuilding, it's taught me that I can have all those things. I can have cake if I want cake. I can have all these stuff, but it's taught me how to utilize it, kind of thing. Because really, as humans, we always keep chasing that dopamine in us, and not every time that dopamine has to be satisfied with quick fixes. It's not about that, you know what I mean, or quick trends that you see on social media. It's not about that. It's about, this game is a patient game, and a lot of people jump on this bandwagon of, like I said with my check-in, because social media, they always show all of a sudden everyone pops up and show their leanest side of things. They don't really want to post the sloppy side of things, and it is all the uncomfortable side of things journey. And it is an uncomfortable journey. I didn't want to post these pictures, but I'm not going to wait until my body fat drops and then and make people think, oh, this is where I started from, where it's not. This is where I started from here, and it's an uncomfortable place. But then at the same time, if you take your head out of that uncomfortableness and you've got a goal in mind of how you want to be, it's good to look at that and visualize how and where you see yourself. Looking at this picture right now, it's like I can visualize. It's giving me hope. It's giving me a visual of how and to train and what to target. It's giving me a vision of how I want to see my body develop in 5 years time, 5+ years time. So sometimes the uncomfortableness in what we see as uncomfortable is, if you turn the negatives into positives and use it as a positiveness instead of negative and self-doubting yourself all the time. If I felt uncomfortable posting that picture on social media, but this is the truth, because it's what I see, but what others see might not see it how I see it, you know what I mean? So guys, but that's about it really. That's how I feel about my check-ins and my overall physique. And I'm sorry as well guys that my training I haven't done a full upper body training session due to whatever, camera and whatnot, technical issues shall I say. But guys, it's been fun talking to you guys, and speak to you soon. Bye.